Okay, we'll go straight to the Beatstars. Okay, first things first, let me catch you up to date on this situation here. So this guy Chu made a video where he called out Beatstars for how bad their platform has been in the past few years, which in my opinion, it's kind of always been this way. I don't know if it's like a new thing. Essentially though, the accusations were botting and saying that he was saying that I can't remember if he said he accused them or if he said that they were the ones responsible for the bots, which is a very decent theory to have in my opinion, because there's so many bots on the platform. In fact, it's like I would venture there are more bots commenting and messaging on the platform than there are actual people. Like it seems like they do nothing to try to stop it. What else did he talk about in another video? I feel like that was the main thing. I don't remember him really talking about anything else. Okay, so anyways, Beatstars responded to him. They responded to the accusations. So let's see what they got to say for themselves.
So, Beatstars responded. A head honcho over there watched my video and had some interesting things to say about my takes. I can honestly say, I was not expecting that. And hey, they haven't deleted my account yet.
Bro, they're not gonna delete your account for this. Like, that is, I'm not sure if that's illegal, but it's definitely super unethical. They're not going to delete your account for making a video they disagree with. I'm pretty sure though that you could probably file a lawsuit for that. I'm not 100% certain though. I don't know. We'd have to talk to the top music attorney.
So maybe there's some hope for recompense. Anyways, Mike Trumpy of Beatstars seems to think I'm way off here and he wants to set
Okay, yo bro, hope all is well. Saw your video. All right.
The record straight. So let's get into it. Now, context here is so important. So right off the bat, I have to let you know that this man Mike has a lot of respect for me. I genuinely believe that if everyone at Beatstars cared about producers as much as he does, it'd be a lot better place. Now, I'm a bit biased, but he's always had producers' backs, me included, and especially when it comes to publishing. And while I do have a bit of a gripe with Beatstars,
one thing about this dude Chu, I feel like he's kind of a fence sitter, because on one hand, he was basically like almost 100% accusing them of botting, and he turns around and he's just like, oh man, I got so much respect for this director of Beatstars here, you know, like I don't know, do you respect them or not, you know, like I don't know.
Publishing, we'll get to that in just a second. Now Mike,
I don't even know if fence sitting is the right word. It's just like you don't really stand behind what you're saying, I guess.
Starts off by saying, yo bro, I hope all is well. I saw your video. Thanks for making it and showing your concerns. I'd love to set up a call with you and our product team to go over your concerns. We 100% don't buy bots on our own platform, and bots are an issue on every platform. We would love to show you how we're combating it. Most people do not see what we see, so I can see why you would speculate.
Okay, first of all, I seriously doubt they're doing anything about the bots. There are way too many bots on that platform. It should be so obvious. It should be so fixable. It should be like, bro, they don't even do anything about people posting links. You know, that should be like the #1 thing to take care of, like the obvious bots posting links. That should just be something that gets automatically blocked.
Now, it's really good for him to outright say that they don't buy bots. That's really good. And he's right. None of us know what's going on. That was my whole point. So I guess you could boil my issue down to like a lack of transparency, right? And yes, I would genuinely love for someone to show me what this bot combat looks like, because based on...
So one of the things he was showing in the last video was that he gains more followers per week than he gets plays, which aside from the fact that there's obvious bots in the comments and the DMs, that's 100% botting. Like there's no other way to describe that other than botting.
My experience and comments from others on the last video, it's
also another thing worth saying, sorry to pause again, but even if it was them paying for the bots on their own platform, they wouldn't admit to it anyways. So that doesn't really mean anything. Just saying. I personally am like 50-50 on whether it's them or someone else. And my only real reason for thinking that, well, real reasons, I guess. One, it seems like they're doing nothing about it. Two, who else has something to gain from a bunch of bots being on their platform other than them, and making it look like there's a lot more activity on there than there actually is? Like, why would users do that? Is there anything for users to gain out of botting out of the platform? I can't think of much.
Seems like that shit is non-existent, gang. But if I can just be honest, I would rather see how the advertising traffic flow works, because that's what I genuinely speculate the alleged bots are being used for. And moving off that point, I'd rather know specifically why my
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Followers, 7,000 in 60 days versus 5,000 plays in 60 days.
On Beatstars, which seem to be botted, outpace my plays on the platform. That just doesn't make sense to me. And if this is something that happens,
Another thing too worth mentioning here, look at this. The followers don't even match up with the plays. Like that basically 100% proves it's bots. So look at this. He's gaining. So usually when you gain followers, it coincides with the plays or views, whatever platform you're on. In order to gain real followers, you have to be gaining views unless somebody's like linking to your page and then a bunch of people follow at once. But if that were the case, that wouldn't be happening like every day. That would just be happening like once and then it would like go on for a few days or whatever. But look at this. On a day where there's less plays here, and on the 12th of January, he gains the most followers, right? So pretty obvious spotting.
makes sense to me. And if this is something that happens on every platform, why have I only ever experienced it on Beatstars? I've had to grind for literally every sub and every follower on everything else, but then I'm getting thousands of follows a month on Beatstars inexplicably, and I'm supposed to think it's not bots. I mean, we'll see if I do get to have that.
Wait. Did that guy say it's not bots? Because that's not, he's gaslighting him if that's the case. That's 100% bots, right? That's 100% bots. There's no way that's not bots. And in my opinion, like there's probably more bots per person on Beatstars than almost any other platform that I could think of off the top of my head.
Mike and the team, but I don't know, man. Mike does move on though. In my video, I also mentioned the rumors that Beatstars might be positioning themselves for a buyout. Mike's response to that point was, also, no one owns.
Okay, hold on. What does it say here? I got this from a Reddit post, which is linked below. Conclusion, I think Beatstars might be getting sold to Sony, or they have some other plan to become more profitable and get investors. Hold on, let's get this Reddit post here. Another thing I talked about in my video covering this originally was that one of the worst things about Beatstars is they do not let you target with ads. Like you cannot target only artists and rappers. You can like it basically when you run an ad there, it just shows to everyone. You also can't target certain searches either, unless they've changed it in the past year or two, because that's when I originally talked about it, but I seriously doubt they have, because it seems like they aren't really making moves like that. Okay, so this is from the past year. Let's read this. This gives us a little more of a deep dive. Okay, Beatstars has been on a downward spiral for some time now. I was on a meeting with Beatstars product owners recently. For anyone curious what's going on, here's a thread from my perspective. Engagement has gone significantly down. The platform has been flooded with follow bots, plays, download sales are down. And the same 5 producers' beats are on the front page, or maybe it's just me. Bro, so his other video was kind of just copy pasting this without mentioning it. Because this is like exactly what he was saying. Or maybe it's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Bugs. The new Beatstars studio is a nightmare. After a bulk edit, I lost all my beat data, such as BPM, tempo, licenses, etc. Pro page is outdated and hella bugs there too. Beatstars publishing is being pushed. Quite honestly, it's just another cash grab for them to make more money off producers. Let's see. There's also Song Trust, which takes 15%, not 20% like Beatstars, which I still wouldn't recommend due to a lot of other reasons. Support is garbage, I guess. All these extra bells and whistles are completely garbage. And the AI melodies are kind of bad. Oh yeah, I remember that too. What is it called? Like Lemonade or some shit? Lemonades. This is not everything, by the way. I just don't have the time and brain cells to compile absolutely everything that's wrong with the platform and how it's a shell of what it used to be. I feel like it's always been like this though. Like maybe it's just become more obvious. Like the only thing you can say really changed is maybe engagement, but everything else, it's like all this stuff was there except for the Lemonades thing, the Lemonades AI melodies thing. I talked to the Beatstars product owners to give feedback and clarification. They could come up with all excuses why the 12% charge on marks. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Before they increase like the amount of the percentage they take. Forgot about that. That was a while back. Confronted on the bugs and lack of attention. The only thing they can say is sorry, we're working on it. A lot of this stuff is like, you could say this whether or not you're working on it though, right? I think Beatstars might be getting sold to Sony, or they have some other plan to become more profitable and get investors. Either way, I feel like the producers or artists are getting the lower end of the stick. It was good while it lasted, time to move on. Bro, Chu's video was basically this. He basically just took this. I don't know if he really added his own opinions to it. Like all this stuff is, did he make this post? He didn't make this post. Okay. And he's also recommending sounding too. Dude, Chu also recommended sounding. Let's see. They only respond to tickets when they have a solid answer for it. I wonder how many people work at Beatstars. Hold on. How many employees? Beatstars. They have 600 employees. What do they do? What do their 600 employees do, bro? What do they do? Seriously, what do they fucking do? Is Beatstars a scam? I would say it's not a scam, but it's, I don't know. Oh, this is 8 years ago. All right, back to the video. Bot management. What do they do? Don't trust AI answers? No, but it's true though. Generally, you can't trust AI answers, but it's cited LinkedIn. Watch LinkedIn. I guarantee this is right. But yeah, generally do not trust them. I do agree with that. But here, look, it says 619 employees. You can see it right here. I don't even have to sign in. VL 619 employees. So usually I would agree with you, but I do think that is accurate.
Also, no one owns us. We are bootstrapped from day one, meaning we make our own decisions. Sony is a partner for publishing, a service you have praised me for in the past. Scroll up. But they do not own us. Abe is the CEO. That's a fair point. It's believable. And just like
Hold on a second here. So we 100% don't buy bots on our platform. I mean, to be fair, whether they did or didn't, that is what they would say. No one owns us. We are bootstrapped from day one, meaning we make our own decisions. Sony is our partner for publishing, a service you have praised me for in the past. Scroll up, but not for, but they are no one owns us. Well, that wasn't what they were saying though. It was saying preparing to get sold to them. That is not the argument.
That's a fair point. It's believable. And just like I did at the beginning of this video, I regularly praise the publishing service. It's fair. It's believable. But the rumor is out there. I didn't make it up. And I'm not gonna say that I wasn't thinking it too. Now, I personally gave this rumor credence for 2 reasons. The first reason, it's like public knowledge that Sony made an investment in the platform for an undisclosed amount. So the situation seems like it's a bit more than just Sony being a partner for publishing. But again, all I can do is speculate until I have that call. Now on to the second reason. Whenever a company stops caring about their initial primary consumer and starts caring more about their bottom
Wait, producer whisperer, you work for them or something? Because the way you're talking in chat, it sounds like you work for them.
line, it's a sign of end time.
I'm confused. Are you just pretending to, I don't know what you're doing.
Bootstrap companies get bought out every day. In fact, most books that teach you how to build a business straight up tell you that acquisition
You're reading my messages to Chew? Oh, okay.
is the end game. And when a company wants to be acquired but can't get the payout they want, they usually start doing strange things that don't align with their core consumer base as a means of increasing.
Bro, what is this outfit? You guys can't see it. This outfit's crazy, dude. It's like a jean swimsuit.
The valuation. Again, I guess you can call this just speculation, so forgive me for seeing the signs and being concerned. And as far as the publishing goes, I'm not gonna lie, like I've been saying, that service is some gas.
What happened to her? So her team set up like some sort of a meme crypto coin, and then it got rug pulled just like all meme coins do. Basically, she left the internet. She said she was going to take a nap or go to sleep, and then she like disappeared from the internet for like a month. Dinamkini, that's funny. And then after that, she came back, she like cried on a podcast, deleted the podcast, and then I think left again.
It's led by Mike, and if there's one thing that man is passionate about, it's
oh, this is you right here. Okay, I didn't look at the name here. I just saw this name.
producers getting their due publishing. My only gripe here is that I was one of those
Oh, okay. I have a real question about the Hawk Tua thing. What is the point of selling a sample pack if they still get 50%? Because like that's kind of pointless then, in my opinion. Because like you have to pay for the sample pack, and then you have to pay her like 50%, I believe, in order to like release a song with it.
initial people they invited to the program, but they
Like I aware that those are their terms, but it kind of like makes it lose any sort of value.
never told me they were taking at least 20% off the top.
Additionally, it's important to note that for individuals considering joining Beatstars publishing or contemplating a partnership, terms of the agreement may not align with the commonly perceived 80-20 split. In reality, the deal consists of 60-40 arrangement where Beatstars retains 20%, Sony takes an additional 20%. Oh my god, this is getting convoluted. Consequently, the publisher and the artist are left with only 60% of the publishing royalties. Okay, I don't really care about this. No, she didn't make a sample pack. It was like samples of her voice, like saying like Hawk Tua and stuff like that.
Now, to be fair, I'm not sure why at the time I assumed that I would be getting 100%. I never really looked over.
So all sample packs should be royalty free. Well, the thing is, it's like you want 50. She wants 50% for like a little vocal sample. It's almost never gonna be used as like in a large portion of the song. Like 50% is crazy, bro. Yeah, a lot of sample packs are royalty free.
Anything, and I definitely didn't ask
What's a lie?
anybody. It's on me. It's a sort of you need to read what you're signing before you sign it type of deal. But it seems like it's something they could have just told me straight up, and I really just wish there was more transparency about
I mean, there are sample packs that are and aren't royalty free.
the whole thing. All in all, I'm grateful for the service. It's been really helpful. I would just like to see a more kosher quality of practice, considering this is supposed to be a for producers by.
I just don't see like what, like, okay, wait, if Beatstars is doing something about the bots on there, like how much worse was it before they were doing something about it? Because in my opinion, it doesn't seem like it can get that much worse. And like, why are they not automatically blocking like links and stuff like that? I mean, SoundCloud also has like, it does a terrible job with combating bots. I'm trying to think. YouTube does a pretty good job, I would say, for the most part. I think YouTube probably handles it the best.
Producers type of thing. Now, assuming he's down, I would really like to talk to Mike, because there was actually one thing that I mentioned in the video that was not addressed in his message. When he says, again,
it's called starting point to be protected. All right, thank you for the responses here.
I'd love to answer all this for you and make sure.
How could the sound of Hawk Tua be copyrighted spitting? No, well, I mean, it's her going Hawk Tua. It's like an onomatopoeia. That's an onomatopoeia, right?
Clarity that you need. Thank you. I hope that means that he'll level with me when I.
Twitter's been overrun too, but I feel like that's some of this is by design. Twitter, I feel like, is by design because, in my opinion, this is just my opinion here, Elon Musk's account is like full on like astroturfed. Like I feel like all his posts are botted, and that's the reason why they hid the likes also too on Twitter, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I feel like they're benefiting off of it.
Ask exactly what happened with the initial investors of Beatstars. My speculation was that these initial investors had a deal at some point that gave them equity in Beatstars the business and priority treatment on the platform itself. It gets tricky though, because I distinctly remember Taz Taylor ranting multiple times on Twitter about getting screwed over concerning his investments into Beatstars. Now,
okay, hold on. What does this say here? Ask Chu why he didn't scroll up. Why? What else did he say there? That's kind of shady if he didn't scroll up. And there's more to say there. You can drop it in here. So if there's something here that exposes him or like illuminates the situation, this is really like a good place to say it because it won't get cut out here. Like I'm not trying to like paint any sort of narrative here. I'd rather give the real story than to, you know, put things a certain way, you know?
Getting screwed over concerning his.
Okay, let's see. I'll link this Reddit post below as well. Recently started to build my YouTube channel and my website to start selling beats, and I've seen that a lot of producers following this business model. Taz Taylor are using Beatstars to sell their beats. Some of them are actually have even invested a lot of money in this website. Interestingly enough, Taz Taylor actually got his start by I've actually heard him confess to this before. I don't have the post on hand, but he did say that he used to bot his type beats on YouTube. I know that's like kind of unrelated here, and yeah, I know it's kind of unrelated here, but just funny little thing to note.
Investments into Beatstars. Now, unfortunately, Taz be deleting hella tweets, which is actually pretty damn smart to be honest, but I do wish I could find that one specific tweet concerning this situation. But I can leave you, the viewer.
You know what's funny about his videos? It's like he has the same 6 images and GIFs. They just like plays over and over in a loop. I told him to scroll up to show the praise he gave me in the past for Beatstars Publishing, which I run. Gotcha. Okay.
With this, the Kreayshawn invested $25,000 with Beatstars back in 2016.
If we're talking about investments here, like 25K is not really that much. Just saying. He's making it sound like it's a ton. Like as far as investments go, 25K is not crazy.
2016. But peep this. If you go to their Beatstars profile today, you will see no content whatsoever. But
that doesn't mean anything, bro. What is that? What? Wait, hold on. What is that supposed to mean? What? Does this guy know how investing works? Just because you invest in something doesn't mean you're gonna like use it. If anything, you should be less likely to use it because you invested in it. You're like getting paid off the back end.
The Kreayshawn invested $25,000.
This is 9 years ago.
With Beatstars back in 2016. But peep this. If you go to their Beatstars profile today, you will see no content whatsoever. But
what does that mean? What is the implication here? Like what is that supposed to mean?
The stats display betrays that they were at one point one of the most prominent profiles on the platform. It gets even more wicked when you learn that they don't follow Beatstars on Instagram. Sure.
Okay, like there could be a disagreement here. Like that doesn't mean any, like I don't understand what the implication is here, you know? Like maybe he used the platform a lot at one point and he stopped selling beats, like, and he took all his stuff down, or there was like some sort of disagreement. Could be like something that supports his narrative or does not.
And that they don't follow Beatstars on Instagram. Sure, it's speculation.
Dude, this is insane speculation. So what? They don't follow them. I don't follow Beatstars on Instagram, but also I didn't invest 25K. But at the same time, like, so what? Did they ever follow them? Yeah, I don't understand where the 600 thing comes from, because on LinkedIn it shows 600. I know the AI overview is not accurate, but it cites LinkedIn, and I went to LinkedIn and it shows 600. Go ask Google, no clue. Well, no, I mean, I just said it was LinkedIn. If you have less than 100 employees, that does explain it a bit more.
Okay, I will give you that. But you've gotta wonder, right? What could have happened that made them pull their entire catalog from Beatstars and cause them not to follow them on Instagram after having invested $25,000 in them?
Oh my god, it's so fucking deep. Beatstars is a beat selling platform. I probably should explain that in the beginning. Beatstars is a beat selling platform. I think one of the most popular. Chu thinks he's CoffeeZilla. Yeah, this is like Temu CoffeeZilla times 100 times 0.100.
That's what I really want to ask Mike, but we'll see. Anyways, let me know what you think of the situation. Comment letting me know what you think I should ask Mike if we do get to speak. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you stay updated with the situation. Till next time, stay safe, take care, peace.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, that's kind of the problem with these sort of videos. Like, if you don't have some sort of fact, or like there's like not like some real reasoning for your speculation, it kind of comes across as like some crazy cracked out conspiracy theorist stuff. Like this thing at the end here with the crates not following them, but like and taking their stuff down and investing 25K. Like, so what? That doesn't mean anything, bro. That was 9 years ago. There could have been a disagreement. It could be something like huge. It could be something completely small. I promise we have 600 employees. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, I don't know why LinkedIn says that then. It could be what Tom was saying here. Former employees and probably producers. Yeah, that seems believable. It's the same logic as leasing beats. Why would you sell a sample pack for $20 and get nothing ever again? I think the point should be like... So I think with the Hawk 2 sample pack, the way it should work, in my opinion, that would be more reasonable, is like sell it like kind of do it like a lease. Whereas if it's like something small, you just pay and there's no royalties. But if it's like something that becomes huge, then you got to renegotiate it. You know, I don't know. I feel like that makes more sense in my opinion, but like I said, it's probably more, and the ball's more in their court. The point is more that someone is inflating the numbers, which is never a good look. I think the only thing like I don't really get is I don't understand why a user would do it, but a lot of there are users that do crazy things that make no sense. It could be the means of somebody on the front page trying to make sure they stay on the front page, and then the bots like going around and interacting on other accounts is like a means to making those accounts try to appear real. Maybe it like keeps them from getting banned or something. I'm trying to be open and fair here. All right, that's it for that situation.